everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Then there's Murray. Then there's Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for Pittsburgh, now, this season, Clark, is still very, very young. How much do you take away from these first handful of games of a season?
I think you take away quite a bit as a whole organization. You know, the front office execs are already thinking about how the team can do better, where they might be able to make moves to improve the squad, as are the coaches. So I think these games are important and valuable.
Pass to buckets. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Iverson against McCollum. Here's Messi. Now Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hubbard. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Murray looking around. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now here's Murray. Last game out, he had 14. Back to McCollum. This one for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Iverson against McCollum. Iverson left side. With the teardrop. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will to second chance points.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Pittsburgh's head coach and I were able to chat, and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that one falls for Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here.
here at some numbers for McCollum. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Pittsburgh leading by 3. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Buckets, covered by Williamson. Buckets passes to Hubbard. Here's Buckets. To the paint. And the dunk by Iverson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
To the inside. Murray, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Iverson. A floater. It's blocked. Now here's Ingram. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Shoots the 3. And no good. Pittsburgh leading by 5. Pass to Hubbard. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Murray outside. Here's Messi. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's blocked. I would like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Time called here. The Force will talk it over. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
to check out Zion Williamson. He's coming off an excellent season. 14th in field goal percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. And so here are the Force, leading by 5. Pass to Hubbard. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Clock at 6. With his first shot attempt, basket good.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Messi, banked in off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Pittsburgh leading by 5. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Edward, he's defended by Alvarado. And stolen by Williamson. Ingram outside. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to buckets. They set the pick. And shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Messi. Takes a step back. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Force.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Jones checked in for C.J. McCollum. Both free throws good for Ingram.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Here's Edwin. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. And thank you for the report.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Williamson. He has yet to score.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside, Jones fires the 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Getting their first strike of the season at this Pelicans team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs. Both
looking to take round one.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Williamson dishes to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
They set the screen. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Alvarado. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Edwards. He's covered by Ingram. Count the basket. And the Force lead by 7.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Force on D. 7-point differential. McCollum looking it over. Shot clock at 6. It's Jones on the way. Scoreless thus far.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Jones. Pelicans trail by 5. Alvarado up top. New Orleans moving it around. Offline with his 3. Pittsburgh has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Edward. He's defended by Alvarado. Nails the baby hook.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The 3 from McCollum sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 6. And so the first quarter is in the books. Force lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. McCollum and Jones are your wingmen. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson Earl in at the center, filling out the middle. Hits the three-point bomb.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Pass to Jones. They set the pick. Takes it inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Jones. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murray's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. Pittsburgh leading by 5. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's buckets. 5 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Jones. McCollum. No good with the wing jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he puts it.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Here's Jones. And it's McCollum in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Time called here. The Force will talk it over. Force making a change here. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's McCollum. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And he's good on the 3-ball. McCollum's got 13.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
How about top 5 in terms of points off turnovers? Nobody better at turning defense into offense.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 6. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Hubbard with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's McCollum after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Jones with the screen on Iverson. McCollum against Iverson. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. One is off. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jones. Good on the second free throw. Pittsburgh leading by 7. Here's Hubbard. He has 6. Releases. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Murray, the pass to McCollum. Back to Murray. Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Stolen away. Here's Hubbard. Shoots from the corner. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Ingram outside. 5 on the clock. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's good for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
McCollum outside. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Fade away. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 9. Murray outside. Ingram outside. Not going to go that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williamson finds McCollum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year. When you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And the free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Hubbard. 9 points in the game so far. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's McCollum. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Murray. Hit the floater. It's deflected. Here's Holloway. He's covered by Murray. Holloway, the pass to Iverson. And the shot goes in. Iverson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's McCollum. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Smart pass by C.J. McCollum. I mean, he's got an eye for dropping dimes.
Pittsburgh leading by 12. Here's Holloway. Hasn't made one yet. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Outside, Jones. Williamson, the pass to Jones. McCollum with the ball. The 9-foot shot. It's tipped.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. Seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin? I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Pulls up on the elbow. Misses off the left iron. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. 11-point game. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Covered by Williamson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 9. And here's McCollum. 16 points for him. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Pass to Holloway. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCollum with the ball. 18 points for him. Down low. Here's Messi. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Holloway. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Pittsburgh up by 5. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
A look here now at Pittsburgh. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't. And that's all for us. Now
and we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional. Here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Murray for 3. Can't hit that one. Pittsburgh leading by 5. And Greg, remember in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And for the Pelicans, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here are the Force. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop move slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Williamson. Ingram outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Pittsburgh pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to McCollum.
Pittsburgh foul call. Number 11. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Nisi taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to buckets. The 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. You know, he's a good ball handler, Brandon Ingram. He can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Pelicans 4th.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
For 3. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Pelicans trail by 6. McCollum outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the layup's good off the glass. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 8. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McCollum right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pittsburgh pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Pittsburgh shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Force, number 11, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And so here is New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pittsburgh has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Shots good by buckets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 18. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Williamson. To halt the run. Buckets with the rebound. Buckets got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Buckets got 12 in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Force on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Ingram. No good again that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. Oh, that is not what you want to see. And it sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
and no stranger to tough shots. A hand in his face, not a problem. McCollum, he's in his bag.
Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Murray. Pittsburgh pulls it in. The Force with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. It's tipped. Pass to Hubbard. Fires the three. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson kicks to Murray. Back to Williamson. The 11-footer. Hubbard with the rebound. Hubbard's got more rebounds now tonight.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. 6 to shoot from downtown. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
McCollum kicks to Murray. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Holloway. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Iverson. Fires for three. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Alvarado. McCollum outside. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Force?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
First free throw is good. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for Ingram. And he makes both free throws. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1. He's missed 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So McCollum nails both of them. The Force with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Holloway. He's defended by Alvarado. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Williamson outside. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
It's McCollum on the wing. Iverson covering. And the basket by McCollum.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Here's Holloway. Lets it go with the 3. And they get it back. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Trey hits it from 3-point range.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's the screen. McCollum against Iverson. And Jones pulls it down.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And it's Williamson missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And the basket by McCollum.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Pittsburgh leading by 18. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside. Here's Holloway, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
McCollum against Iverson. And it's McCollum off the drive. Iverson with some nice D. And it's Pittsburgh controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Force with the ball. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
So I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Murray. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jones. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's Murray. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Pittsburgh, number 1, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. He's off on the second. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Pelicans foul. Trey Murphy. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, number 23.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Alvarado. Pass to Murray. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now here's Ingram. The shot misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Pass to Murray. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Buckets can't hit. Well, for New Orleans, shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Ingram outside. Outside, Jones. Here's the screen. From the arc. Holloway grabs the board.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Ingram. And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Brandon Ingram. Pittsburgh has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. The Force with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. There's the three. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
So it's the Pelicans now. Outside, Jones. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Edwin, he's guarded by McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Pass to McCollum. Unloads from 9. Out to Ingram. Here's Misi. And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
The Force with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Goes up at the stripe. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Iverson against McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Pass to Buckets. Over Williamson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 14 points for Buckets.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Ingram outside. Lets it go from 14.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now here's Iverson, and stolen by Murray. Pass to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Here's Ingram after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Pittsburgh.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
Murray, no good. Now here's Iverson. Fans of the Force take the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.